Hi, thanks for watching. And are you as excited as the rest of the media for the prospect of Oprah Winfrey running for President of the United States? After last night's speech, when she accepted the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes, everyone was talking about, wouldn't Oprah be a great president? Shouldn't she run in 2020? And that's all very exciting. I don't expect Oprah to say anything about this because she's a media superstar and she knows that by leaving things a mystery, she'll get more press and more prestige. But that's the question today. Should Oprah run for president? Well, anyone that's been in the public eye for as long as Oprah has a few things, a few negatives that would come up, but I don't think any of those would really be such a big deal. I mean, for example, she did give us Dr. Phil. She's responsible for that. Um, but that can be overlooked. I know that she has really promoted a lot of things that would be considered kind of new agey stuff, like the law of attraction. But if it's real, right, we can all just wish and think about and dream about and put it on our dream boards, right? Oprah being president, and it'll come true, right? But there are other negatives. What happened with her South African girls' school, or the fallout from not being very harsh on Jenny McCarthy when she talked about autism on her show. But I think those can all be overcome. She probably is one of the biggest celebrities in the entire world. And that's the thing, is she probably could run for president, and I think she'd do well. But I would like to offer an alternative. A lot of superstars consider running for president, and they always go for the top, the number one position, president. But I would say you could probably have a much better chance of success and be able to accomplish so much good in the world if you were to set your sights a little bit lower on, say, senator or congressman. Oprah would be a shoo-in to be a senator. And with it, she could champion all kinds of great causes. She could really have so much impact on policy and doing good in the world. And I think that she might actually be able to get more done in the Senate than she could as president. But the thing, that's the thing. Do you want to get things done? Do you want to do good in the world? Do you want to make this country a better place? Or is it an ego thing? I think a lot of people would prefer celebrities start a little bit lower than the presidential level. I think there's a lot of people in this country that would really have preferred a Congressman Trump or a Senator Trump. You think, whoa, but he couldn't have run. He was in New York. Donald Trump easily could have run as a Democrat. I think if you're honest about his policies and compared them to the policies of, say, Bill Clinton, there's not a whole lot of difference between the two. He's a corporate guy, right down the middle, and he would have done fine in the Democratic Party as well. And probably most of the country would prefer if he would have shot lower and been a senator, right? So, but Oprah doesn't even need to run for office to have a huge effect. She could do so much if she just decided to team up with some people in Congress right now. She can pick a cause and champion it, and I think that she could really make some law. Some examples of what she could do. Right now, with Jeff Sessions going after trying to rolling back the enforcement on marijuana laws federally, Oprah could go on a national tour talking about making pot legal, just how terrible the laws are, all the people in prison for marijuana convictions and things like that. And I know there are senators and Congress people that would join her. That would be no problem whatsoever. And she could show up in any city and sell out stadiums to be able to talk about what she wanted to do politically. And if marijuana is too touchy of a subject, you could take something as simple as living here in Oregon, we have vote by mail. And it makes it so much easier. And really, I think you can be a much more informed participant in democracy if you have time to sit down and actually read it, and you're not running to the ballot box and trying to make it on your lunch break or whatever, just rushing through and voting as quickly as you can. Here we get it by mail. Everyone does, 100%. You can sit down at the kitchen table, pour yourself a glass of wine, really take your time and investigate and choose wisely. And because of this, Oregon has one of the highest voter turnouts, not the highest, but always near the top, and at least 20% higher voter participation than a lot of the country. And so that's an issue that she could definitely change, that she could get lots of people behind that nationwide, and she wouldn't even have to run for anything. I think, what would I do if I had Oprah's influence and power, I was thinking about it, and I think I would like to tackle the homeless crisis. I think it is insane that we have so many thousands of people living on the streets today, and I don't know what the answer is, but I'm sure we are a smart country with lots of resources. We can figure this thing out. But we'll just have to see what Oprah decides to do. What do you think? Do you think Oprah should run for president? Or do you think Oprah should run for Congress? Why don't you tell me in the comments below? I look forward to reading what you say. Peace. Thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. If you liked it, click that like button, subscribe for more, and leave a comment below. Peace.